Hey, folks, welcome to the 30 and 5 here on 560WIND.com. I am your congenial host, Mike North. It's Casual Friday. That's why I dress casually with my Ed Kelly. Remember Ed Kelly? God bless him. Eddie, how you doing, buddy? My Ed Kelly jacket, sports award jacket. I love it. Anyway, what I really have decided to do is I watched the debate last night. And I'm going to run for president, I believe. I think that, here's what I think, three things that have to be brought up. Well, first of all, I figured out a way to win for president. I really tell all the kids that owe for student loans, you're forgiven. Just pay the taxes on the student loans. Then you get all the kids, and you get their parents. Some kids owe like 70, 80 grand. They're in debt when they're 23, 24 years old. Then you take that money. It helps the families. It helps the particular family. They go out and spend it in other ways. Plus, all they have to do is pay the taxes on it, okay? And the taxes will be 22%, and the capital gains tax won't be 15%. I'll bring that down to 10. So 10% property, 10%, okay, capital gains tax, 22% tax across the board, okay? And I forgive all student loans. If you owe $80,000, you pay 10%. You got to pay $8,000 for the tax. If you owe $60,000, you pay $6,000. The rest is forgiven. Then you take that money that you plan to spend, and then you spend it somewhere else. How hard was that? I can be your new president. That I know, because I already said more than these guys said last night. They're too busy fighting about who cares about Fannie and Freddie. Who cares who did what? Santorum was right about that. Rick Santorum has been the best debater consistently through the whole Republican primary, okay? And what's funny about Rick Santorum, when he encounters somebody that's gay, they throw sparkles at him. It's hilarious. He brushes it off like he's been attacked or something. But they're having fun with them, and I don't have a problem with that. So that's all I'm saying. But they got to do better than they did last night. They really, really do. They really got to do better than they did last night. Otherwise, Barack Obama is going to be a second-term president, folks. I'm sure it will weed itself out in the long run or in the long haul, if you will. I mean, but it just can't. And Ron Paul, they all respect him, but they all think he's a clown. And he's the one that has the best gauge on the economy. He's got the best gauge on the economy. Now, I'm not a tennis fan anymore. I was a tennis fan back in the day when Jimmy Connors, Bjorn Borg, John McEnroe, okay, Chris Everett, Martina Navratilova, they were the dominant tennis players. Then, I think if you could go back in time, wouldn't you like to see this kid Djokovic, who beat Murray today? And by the way, tennis at 2 o'clock in the morning, I think that's where they get their audience back. I was up about 3:30 this morning watching tennis. How many people are going to watch tennis if it's on, like, Wimbledon at 11 in the morning on a Saturday? You know what I mean? Have all the tennis matches, even the ones here in the United States. The U.S. Open should be at 4 in the morning. I would get up and watch it. I would get up and watch it. I'm anxious to see what the ratings were for this match that we saw today between Djokovic and Andy Murray. Okay? I really am. And Nadal and Djokovic is going to be great. And I want to say this about Roger Federer. Some people call him the greatest tennis player of all time. You're not the greatest tennis player of all time if you can't beat a guy. Nadal owns him. So as far as Roger Federer being the greatest tennis player of all time, if Ali would have lost to Frazier twice instead of once, he would not be the greatest of all time. Until Federer can beat Nadal, sorry. I sound like I actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to tennis, don't I, ladies and gentlemen? Also, today, the weather's nice. Have a great, great Friday. Got some special news to be announcing next week involving Jiggets and North, venues, fun, papers, radio. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Have a great, great weekend. I'm Mike North for 560WIND.com. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.